right, what's up? This is At the End of the Day podcast. I am your host, Coach Zeno, man. I'm chilling with my guys. I always let my guys introduce themselves.
Got Marcus Roberson here, Missouri City, Texas. GAR Financial Services, help you with your tax preparation needs.
That was like one of the NFL Monday Night Footballs when they Louisiana Tech wide receiver.
All right. I've been working on my pitch.
That was a nice pitch, bro. That was a good pitch. Yeah, what's up with it?
Let me see if I keep it going. All right, it's Tom Sales. All right, Play to Win Fitness. Hearn Clark stand up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, glory be to God. Shout out to family, friends, and loved ones. Y'all take care. It's been rough out there. Y'all keep your heads up. But what's up? Yeah, I'm good.
That's it.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Richard, my Southside hoe that you came to dream, you know what I'm saying? Mo City, Texas.
Mo City, stand up.
About?
Yes, sir.
Just trying to get it in with my guys.
Yes, sir. And before we go to our next guest, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this not just a friend, but this is a childhood friend, man. My boy been doing big things, been putting down work for a long time in the game, all the way from Mo City, South Park, Houston, everywhere, stand up, baby. It's my boy Fetti. What's up, Fetti?
Man, what the business is, Southside, we up in here, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Had to come through, you know what I mean?
Man, we had to have you come through, man, especially this month, man. Tell us about some of the special things that you had going on this month, man.
Man, I dropped the album this month, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Dropped the album on my birthday.
That's what's up.
Zeno on there, he jamming. We're going to shoot
What's
that
the name
video
of the album?
soon. Man, the album's called Run It Up, man.
Run It Up.
right
Y'all
now.
gonna cop that?
That's Run It Up.
That's a
Let's run
very
that bag
fitting
up.
theme for 2025, man.
Yeah.
Run Up. Y'all go check out my boy, man. Go check him out, man. Fellas, what y'all been up to, man? I feel like it's been an eternity. So much stuff has gone on. What's going on?
Man, I'm getting ready to celebrate Father's Day. I want it to be turned up just like it was for Mother's Day. I want
Amen.
all the malls filled
Amen.
up. I want all the
Amen.
restaurants. I want all the partying for going on for the dads.
They don't give a fuck about Father.
What you been up to? What you been up to, Tom?
Man, nothing much, man. Just grinding, trying to take care of these car repairs, man.
Summertime.
They coming at me left, right, back and forth, but been taking care of this and that, getting them done.
Yeah. What's up, Chuck? What you been? I know you traveling, moving, and shaking, man. What you been up to, man, since last time we spoke?
Man, just trying to continue to rise in this comedy game, man.
That's what's up.
Trying to be the best I can. You feel me? It's a lot of good folks out there in this city. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Putting it down, and I just try to make sure my name get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? By putting in this hard work and keep on putting these stripes on my shirt.
That's what's up. And I gotta just second what you said. It's a lot of talent in this city. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes get slept on, man. So, man, shout out to all the comedians, man, that's up and coming from the city of Houston, man. Like, we got something to say. You know what I'm saying? We all got something to say.
Yeah,
man.
Hey, man, I just been trying to stay out the news.
Oh, damn.
Because there's too much shit going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
yes,
shit.
yes,
Every
yes,
time
yes,
you look
yes.
up, man, it's another nigga in the news for some bullshit. So, man, I'm trying to stay out of that.
Speaking of another nigga in the news, the main nigga in the news, P. Diddy.
Puffy.
P. Diddy, Sean John, whatever you want to call
You
him.
don't give a damn what you call him nowadays.
It don't even matter. It's not
that's
good.
The least of nigga, that's the least of that nigga word.
It's not good. So fellas, man, like, we're about 3 weeks into this trial. It's been testimonies after testimonies. So, I mean, like, what's y'all take so far on this trial?
That shit wild to me, for real. You know what I mean? When I see Kid Cudi pull up, smoking a cigarette, jumping out that hole like a Broadway production, I say, this shit getting real wild.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. This is not about if Diddy's a great person, because obviously, it don't really just look like he's just the best person in the world. If this was a domestic violence case, I'd have seen you put your foot up the bitch ass and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You just gotta keep it honest, bro. But he's being charged with a RICO, right? He's being charged with sex trafficking, right?
RICO by itself.
Unheard of. I'm just trying to figure out, as far as the RICO is concerned, where's the crime?
Yeah.
I have yet to see that. I have yet to see it. And I'm not. And look. And I don't look. I don't have no stake in this. I don't give a fuck if he go to jail or not. It's not gonna make me sleep. It ain't gonna make me shit. No way or another. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like me, I'm just defending this nigga for whatever reason. I personally don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy thing about it, Chuck, is, I mean, a lot of people have your same sentiments. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel the same way you feel. Like, okay, they know what he's guilty of. They've seen it. You know, I'm not gonna say they know what he's guilty of, but they see domestic violence. They see, you know what I'm saying, coercion, maybe bribery, maybe death threats, sexual assault. They seen all this stuff, but the stuff that he's getting charged with, they're like,
and that's the only
I don't
point
know
I'm
how
making.
they're gonna make that stick. I mean,
and that's the only point. And that's the only point I'm.
A lot of people feel that sentiment.
Because even if he beat the case, I mean, his life is over. I mean, as far as like being in the limelight, you know what I'm saying?
What about the car explosion stuff?
Well, they backtracking on that.
Was he charged with arson? That's what I'm saying.
They backtracking on that.
Was he charged with arson? And then is there anybody else in the case that's because a RICO charge mean either you was just this big dude or you just had this major corporation and somebody committed a crime under your whatchamacallit. So really, the only person that's really looking bad in this whole is Cassie, fool, and you kind of feel bad for her. She just really, I ain't gonna lie, man, and I'm just trying to be respectful as possible. She the only one that's really just looking like looking bad around this hoe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm kind of
Puffy ain't unscathed now.
No, Puffy
he ain't unscathed. But my thing is, do Puff look worse than he did before or after? Puff still look the same. If you thought Puff was a bullshit nigga before the case, you think he a bullshit nigga now. Puff ain't did nothing to sway nobody's opinion yet.
Okay.
Good way. How I felt before the trial is the same way how I feel about him now.
Okay. Marcus, what's your take on it? Triple.
Man, I think they still trying to build it up to something.
You think it's conspiracy?
I think we still got probably another 2-3 weeks, and I think they're gonna probably have like this bombshell announcement,
breaking news.
That's what I think.
So okay. No, that's cool. Me personally, I'm kind of on the fence with like Chuck. I'm like, I know they could get him on something, but these major things, these things facing 15, 20 plus years, I don't think they're gonna be able to get him on something like that if they get him at all. Because, you know, like, we've been having a whole bunch of testimonies that come out to where it's like, where the defense teams think it's going to help him, it hurts them. And when the prosecution team comes out and think it's going to help them, it hurts them. So, I mean, you already seeing that one of the sides already asked for a mistrial. So this is kind of more crazier than what was it, Young Thug case where, you know, when you had all the different information and getting new judges and firing lawyers and district attorneys coming in and replace this case is getting like crazy like that. So it's like when you start seeing that drama, I just feel like you can just throw that mistrial in there and be like, the case just botched.
And Thug came home. Yeah. Now he pled to whatever he pled to, but that don't really mean shit if you at the house. Now he got this strict ass probation and all that, but I rather look. I can sit in the confines of my crib and chill and be around my people. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, with the decision he chose, he wanted to be home. He didn't want to spend another day.
Who wants to be in jail?
Speaking of, y'all know Chris Brown went to jail, huh? He in jail overseas.
Oh, yeah.
He bonded out, though.
He bonded out? I didn't even know he got bonded out.
Yeah, you know, then he always doing, you know, whatever. But
he wild.
We've just accepted Chris for what he is.
He wild and gotta love him.
Can you dance, nigga?
Gotta love him.
And don't beat another bitch up. Anything else we can pretty much overlook.
All right. On top of everything with this case, man, like, we heard a whole bunch of testimonies. I know, B, you talked about Kid Cudi. I mean, did any other testimony kind of surprise y'all? Some of the stories that you heard that a person said, did anything surprise y'all out these testimonies?
Man, when she says you was rubbing the nut on his nipples, bro, that was it. I didn't want to hear no more after that. Allegedly. You feel me? So I mean, for you to say, Chuck, you don't look at him no different, did you?
Yeah.
But bro,
it's levels.
My thing is, we've already heard these stories. I mean, not necessarily.
Not to those details.
Not necessarily.
Not to those details.
Okay, what's that? Worse than nutting in the nipples of fucking a man. It's all creepy as far as I'm concerned.
Apple juice to the throat.
we argued apples and oranges. That's like a nigga saying shit. That's like a motherfucker saying, look, I didn't bend over, I did the bending. You still sound suspect as far as I'm concerned. It's still bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's your choice. We no disrespect. That's how you get down. That's your speculation.
You feel me? They was kind of saying.
Without speculation.
Now they really, it's in the courtroom. They present this shit as facts.
We got this stuff coming from somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I just think they just some toxic freaks.
Right.
Hey.
And sometimes
not no Rico. He ain't did no shit.
Yeah. Didn't his assistant come out and say some stuff about him? What's her name? Capricorn or whatever.
Capricorn. Yeah. She did come out and just talk about how. And that was one of the testimonies that almost hurt his case because they found out there was her and Puff had already had a settlement prior to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why they was asking for a mistrial. So it's like I say, it's crazy. Let me ask y'all this: is he gonna walk or is he gonna get sentenced? I'm gonna finish it up.
It's still a toss up because what I found out, man. Look, when they want you, they'll find a way, unless hands and palms had already been greased, and this is just a, you know what I'm saying, this is just a song and dance for the public, you know what I'm saying? But we look like
through the mud.
Yeah, like Mark said, we're gonna find out after about a few more weeks. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be no OJ shit. This ain't gonna be this ain't gonna be like no year long. Nah, it don't take that long. It's gonna be about, I'll say, what is it, end of May? I'll say by the end of June, mid-July at the latest, we gonna know what it is. We gonna know what it is. And like I said, I don't feel bad either way it go,
If the nigga was fighting the case free, I think he had more of a better chance, bro. That man ain't had no bond. So when they do you like that, they gonna give you something, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't just see him just walking out that whole
because you done served his
case
time.
dismissed type
Thug
shit.
didn't have no bond. OJ didn't have no bond. You know what I'm saying? And they got home.
OJ fought this shit free. Maybe been so long. OJ was in jail back then, or was he free?
They always just made it show he had a nice suit before court.
Oh.
No, he was getting dressed in that cell. And he showed up.
I didn't think they let him go.
Oh, no.
But that's a murder. You know what I mean?
Double homicide.
A little bit. And OJ ain't do that shit.
I
oh, man.
OJ ain't do that shit.
It's a whole other topic.
No, it's not. He didn't
do that, man.
He did not do it.
By himself. He didn't do it by himself.
You will never convince me that a motherfucker with arthritic knees killed his wife in a black belt in Ron Goldman.
Yeah, stabbing people like
come
that.
On,
if he shot the motherfucker like that, OJ might have shot him.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah,
he stabbed nobody 50 times.
Fool.
You think it was multiple people did it?
I don't know who did it. You know what I'm saying? But I know what.
You think one man could have did that? How man, I know. Be some kind of super.
Bro,
baby.
We ain't talking about the gorilla. You know what I'm saying?
100 men versus the gorilla.
I done seen one nigga whoop 3 niggas before. So hey,
that's what I'm saying.
It ain't impossible.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't impossible. But I'm just saying, in OJ, I never thought OJ did it. He was just playing in the folks' face. But if I did it, though, they're like, oh, okay, you got jokes, huh, nigga? All right.
OJ was getting that bag. OJ was getting that bag.
Lock this bitch ass nigga up.
Yeah.
Since he want to be funny.
He was getting reckless. You
know, this nigga's like Ray Lewis. He beat that case. Never heard about Ray Lewis getting a speeding ticket. Some people, man, y'all be missing out on y'all blessings, man, trying to be funny. Bro, when you beat a certain case, fool, you need to get out the way. Far out the way, man.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger, after this situation, what did he do? Get married, had kids. He ain't even heard.
Became a family man.
You never heard about him grabbing the ass, let alone, you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro.
You ain't even see him drinking a beer.
Certain life lessons need to scare you straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for
real. I thought Roethlisberger had a couple of them cases though.
Yeah. No. That's what I'm saying. No. He had two. He had two. And like you say, look, people can believe what people have whatever the speculation they want to about me, but if I'm at the crib with my wife and we dying and you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of out the way. Shit, you can think whatever you want.
Yeah. Speaking of evidence. There's been new evidence in the Tory Lane Megan Thee Stallion case. Have y'all kind of seen the new evidence that came out? It was. I seen a video to where she was trying to say that the police officer in the hospital was being belligerent and mean to her. We seen the video where that was a lie. We seen the video to where she said that she was just saying she had glass in her foot because she didn't want to say anything about a gun. We seen video of her stepping out the SUV. Stepping on a piece of glass, so I'm taking that's a lie. Man. And then she's saying that all the doctors and stuff, she didn't really tell them the truth because she didn't know if they was police or not, and that was a lie too. So with this new information, man, I mean, what do y'all think now? I mean, how was y'all before all this information? Were y'all like justice was served? Let's move forward. Or y'all was like, something just ain't right about this situation or scenario. You know what I'm saying? Your spider sense is going off,
From day one, I was saying free Tory.
Day one. Okay. Where were you at from day one?
I always felt like something was fishy about this whole situation. Serious. I just didn't trust everything that was being said. Stories kept changing. Things kept twisting on every side.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Chuck, what you said on this from day one to now?
Man, day one, I really stayed out of it because some of these cases, unfortunately, the facts don't even matter. It's what's the better story and what can people relate to. And the only thing I really saw, and I'm going to try to be, blunt about this, black women and black men were at each other's throats as soon as this case dropped.
Yeah.
It's just, I want to believe Megan just because she's a woman. Fuck the evidence. You just going to ride with it just because y'all like her as a person. And that's
And if you doubted that.
And if you doubted that, you were supporting abuse, you hated your mama, you know what I'm saying? All types of hoe ass shit.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you was a woman that believed Tory's side, you was a pick me, you just trying to say something to
I'm just learning.
You didn't vote for Harris.
You know what I'm saying?
In my 40s, I'm learning these new phrases.
But bottom line is this. It's kind of like, I don't know who's right or who's wrong, but this is what I do know. Y'all have evidence now that if it was presented the proper way before, you probably would have thought different. Now it's kind of like motherfuckers want to die on their heel. Even with this new evidence, even with all these new stories, them same women, it's kind of like you don't even want to hear it because you done talked about people so bad and been so judgmental. You don't even want to fathom if this woman was lying at all. And that's the part I have a problem with. I don't know what's true or not, but what I do know is the fact that you don't even want to hear the other side. The fact that you don't even care to hear about it. And now y'all trying to say bullshit like, well, he was guilty of having a firearm. He was guilty. Y'all don't give a fuck about that firearm, bitch. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? That was never the point. The point is y'all thought he shot that woman or y'all believe he shot that woman. That's what we up in here talking about, whether that's true or not. Like I said, I don't know. I'm gathering. That's why I never stated a public opinion. I never made a post about that case because I'm one of them cats. When it come down to that, I wanted to have all my ducks lined in a row. Like Meg, my mama taught Meg back in high school. I mean, back in Albert Thomas Middle School. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be, and she from the city. So you trying to give her some grace. Yeah. And before I say what you know what I'm saying, before everything come out, I'm kind of like, all right, now you show you. It's kind of like when you used to get in trouble as a kid and your mama tell you everything that happened. Mm-hmm. If I find out anything, if I find out anything different when I holler at this teacher, it's gonna be me and you. Now you done stood on your 10 saying this man shot you.
Tippy toes.
You done stood on your 10, like calling him all the types of names, this, that, and the third. But now all this other stuff starting to come out, and it's like it's just starting to like, where was all this evidence at before? Like I said, I'm just sitting back listening. I'm not giving no final decisions yet. But I just find it very odd. I just find it very hypocritical how even when certain evidence is coming out, how some of them people who are making side, y'all don't even want to hear it because y'all so 10 toes down. It's kind of like y'all afraid to be proven wrong because if it's proven that she did
that's
lie,
another reason women don't apologize because they think that you're gonna hold it or make them. They don't want to take accountability because they think like you're gonna hold it over their head. So
I am.
Rather.
I am.
It's warranted. It's warranted. It's warranted. B before we get to that because that's deep. That's
crazy.
But B like when you heard about this new evidence. From day one, where you was at, to when you heard about the new evidence, where were you at?
Shit, man. Day one, you hear a woman say she got shot. I mean, you was like, damn, it should be a clear evidence if a motherfucker shot you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no, if it was a glass, was it a bullet? I mean, I ain't never
He
think
shot
it could
you,
be,
she shot you.
Yeah, I ain't think it could be that big of a deal to where a nigga can't decipher what really went down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Tory kind of put himself in a bad situation, bro.
He put himself in a bad situation by, you know what I'm saying, messing with best friends. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be careful with that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
You know
now, you know what I mean? I ain't saying, you know, niggas do what they do, bro. But goddamn, that's a crazy case to be catching, bro. You shot a bitch in the foot.
And then they upgraded it to 10 years.
Come on, bro. Then the man just got down and got his life took in that jailhouse by a nigga stabbing him up. So that's the real fucked up thing.
That's what I was gonna get to, B. That's what I'm gonna get to, B. Is like, okay. Did we ask you?
Yeah, we already talked to me.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to say this. And I sent it to all y'all to check out, man. Did y'all see the Tory Lane stabbing TMZ had show?
Yeah, I saw that shit out everywhere, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest. And let me say where I stood at from the beginning. From the beginning, my antennas was up. I'm just number one. I'm just trying to figure out why this little man standing so 10 toes down. Like, man, I ain't shoot you. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that all Michael is saying he was gonna get off and beat the case. He lost the case, and I'm like, damn. Then they gave him 10 years, and I'm like, double damn. But I still never felt easy with it. I felt like it was a power play. Like, one thing that I'm learning as I get older, and we've been all really noticed when it comes to criminal justice, is big bank take little bank, bro. Yeah. Like, that shit, big bank take little bank. And Megan got Rock Nation behind her, bro. Mm-hmm. Just too much money.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna try to be a conspiracy theorist about it, but when you see how this case was botched, you know what I'm saying? When you see how this case was botched and how evidence just poof disappeared all of a sudden, it go to show you like, okay, somebody greasing, somebody palm, somebody this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, lose this, lose that.
And I hope that they weren't trying to make him disappear because new evidence was coming out.
And so they TMZ interviewed the guy that stabbed him. Interviewed the guy, and a lot of people had their speculation and rumors like it was cartel and this and that. But his story still didn't make any sense. He called TMZ and he was just like, he heard that Tory put a hit on him. You know what I'm saying? So that was some dumb shit. That didn't make any sense either. But either way, you know what I'm saying? Just after seeing the stabbing, but even just going forward in the case, I never really believed it. I never really believed there was just too much evidence. And when this came out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. And then when you see now some of the videos you seen in the past compared to the evidence that you see now, I'm like, and then you seen the Gayle King interview. When she did the Gayle King interview, that was already my antennas up. Like, and I got an argument with my cousins about it. You know what I'm saying? They was like, she was just lying. It's just a little thing to lie. I'm like, why lie about anything? And definitely why you lying about something that's little, like minute. And so when that came up, I was like, man, something just didn't rest easy with my spirit. But after seeing the stat,
character, I mean, somebody told me once, and I took it to heart. How you do anything is how you do everything.
Big facts.
It just never looked.
Big
and
facts.
then it's too much. Like you said, it's too much money behind it. You know, like they have some of these banks that are too big to fail. Like they ain't going nowhere, no matter how bad they did, because so many other things will have a domino effect if you. So if she
cash cow. She'll a cash cow.
If she comes guilty, it's gonna be some other things, other people that are gonna be affected by it. So
yeah, I mean, but after seeing that stabbing, man, that really, and then just seeing this new evidence, that really kind of like struck a nerve because you got a guy that's innocent that could die in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Tells you where they see our worth.
Man, it's like this. Number one, this celebrity shouldn't even be in this kind of jail. Like, when you're a celebrity like this, when you have this kind of stardom, you shouldn't even be in this kind of position. But it's just crazy to me, man. Look. I know Megan from the city, and you know, I don't want bad on either side, but I want justice to prevail. You know what I'm saying? I don't want justice to prevail. And like you was talking about, Chuck, it's like, if you lied, say you lied. You know what I'm saying? Like, and apologize about that. But look, man, I'm gonna tell you. Some people don't want to apologize. I'm going to tell you what somebody apologized to me about this week. This is how they apologized to me and said, I'm sorry for doing what you said I did. I said, I must be getting punked. I must be getting punked. Some people just don't want to apologize. They too proud. They too proud to admit they wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is, man. But hopefully, man, everything's get situated and get sorted out. I hope my guy, if he is innocent, that they pardon him immediately, man. I mean, how much you got to go through? You know what I'm saying? The boy got a receding hairline and ain't got a spray up in there. Come on, man. You know, I feel for the receding hairlines.
Bad night.
I feel for it, man.
Come on home, man.
Bad night with a case.
Real talk.
Speaking of coming on home, segue into Travis Hunter. Just got married. And I know back in December, man, we did a podcast talking about Travis Hunter, and we all had our views and we all had our words of encouragement, words of advice for the young shorty. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you guys remember what y'all said. Do y'all remember what y'all said?
All I know is right now he got rappers right now saying that they're concerned if he was their son. So,
oh man, I would say it like this: it's a double-edged sword, bro. You know, I think that's one of the things that got Puffy fucked up. If a nigga would have had a wife, he wouldn't have been doing all that crazy shit, letting the motherfucker rub nut on your nipples type shit. So, on one end, you got that to where the marriage is a good thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but then on the other hand, it's like, did he really pick the right chick, you know what I mean? So, you just got to let it play out, bro. I can't really just knock the nigga.
I don't think no one should be hating on the marriage, but the marriage without the prenup, I think that's what like kind of give me cause to pause. I mean, what you think?
I'm not married no more.
Me neither.
As far as NFL, you know, it's been several athletes who went through first wives, you know, who had first wives.
Right.
It's not just over for him in general, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, he's with this woman right now. That's the woman he wants.
I'm scared when Chuck quiet. I'm scared when Chuck.
Right?
Chuck finna blow up.
Do we need the beeper? Alex, we're gonna need to get a little beep.
You ain't seen him quiet on no topic ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I asked you, I'm like, why is people so protective of this young man? We've had athletes, you know what I'm saying, of superstardom before like this.
What if you were about to get married next week and each four of us came to be like, man, don't do it, man. It ain't looking good. That ain't a good look for you. Are you gonna trust your bros, or are you gonna be like, man, you don't know her like I do?
Oh, hell,
man, she done been there with me. She done did this, and who you gonna listen to?
Show Robbins Givens.
Chuck told me not to get in vagina and penis business, so I'm just gonna ask you guys not to get in mine and trust my judgment. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta let it play out, bro.
Yeah, we gotta let it play.
Gotta let it play out. I mean,
When a nigga is intimate with a woman, bro, whatever you saying, bro, you not doing what this bitch over here doing, fool. Niggas cuss out their mama behind good pussy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas was just, like, he really, look, in actuality, at the end of the day, she been there for this nigga since day one. We might not have liked certain things we saw in the public eye, but if a camera was following your bitch around, nigga, we probably frown at you. And I'm saying this in all honesty. I might not have liked everything she did, but I'm not finna sit up here and say she don't love that nigga or she don't want to be with him for real. Who the fuck am I to tell her how she feel? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. You can't play it off having to look at a nigga like that every day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I heard some women say,
she like
if you're a sucker, she like that nigga.
She like that nigga, man.
What you say? Hold on, Morgan. You gotta repeat that again.
I heard women say,
but I ain't gonna. But
if you're a sucker, I'm gonna lick you.
But Marcus, who gonna play the game that long? They've been together. They've been together for.
They've
been together for a long
time. And you know what? They might never leave. They might never separate.
And you know
what? Happens too.
We hope
that happens too in the NFL.
I mean, like he may just let her do her thing.
And the thing about it is, I'm be honest with you. We talking about we keep on talking about the girl. Has Travis really been battle tested yet?
He can't because you heard they have rules. He cannot be, contact
rules
with the opposite sex.
How the phrase go? Rules of what?
Meant to be broken.
Look. We ain't talking about we ain't talking about riding the bus to Jackson State. We ain't talking about we talking about being on the road.
But that was the whole reason why people said not to get married. Like live and see what's
look,
that's the whole reason. So you can't say that, Chuck, and then on the other end be like, like
give yourself a year being like, this is what I've accomplished. Yeah. Let me do this as a man, and I'll come back to you.
I guess what it all boils down to, just to keep it a buck. He done had Dion in his ear. He done had his mama in his ear. I'm pretty sure he done had coaches in his ear, and obviously they couldn't even get through him to get a prenup or nothing like that. So when the heart got a way of going where it's want to go, you gonna have to let the heart go through that. Cause there's nothing you gonna be able to tell that man, bro.
Yeah, I think
he love her. She love him. We might not like everything we see, but at the end of the day, there is nothing you're going to tell him. Now, if he sees something and witness it for himself, then that's when he'll have to have that coming to Jesus moment. But until then, at this point, everybody's already said what they had to say. Everybody already had a piece on it. And at the end of the day, he still married her. Yeah. So now, at this point,
no prenup.
Everybody just needs to shut the fuck up about it.
So can we start back talking if she leave him and take him for all his money? Can we have a discussion and say y'all saw what happened?
Yeah, and then we can say we saw certain signs that might have made us think that way, and that now that it played out like that. But then we did also see some cases where, oh man, she loved this nigga dirty draws, and then we find out they the most scandalous motherfuckers. Right. So. It's always a flip side to the coin, bro. Everybody can put on this facade like they the best, but then behind closed doors, they whatever. Now it's kind of like we kind of see the young lady flaws, but maybe we just need to give her grace. She young, and he allows it. Like I ain't sitting in the car while I ain't sitting in the car while my little mama at the party shaking her ass.
Well,
but if he's not a party goer and he mess with a girl that want to have fun, and I'm pretty sure they discussed it. That's their business. Whether I like it or not, that's their business, bro.
Why is he's the Heisman winner. Why is everybody so much into his relationship regardless? Is it because of the videos that came out with her doing her thing? I think about like an old Heisman Trophy winner like RG3. We wasn't that too much into his life and all that stuff.
I think it's something special. Like we joke about I might make jokes like, man, that's a funny looking nigga. You know what I'm saying? We might make jokes about it. But in all
RG3 once again.
Hey, yeah, I mean
another similar guy, but we wasn't so all into
you fuck Black Love.
I salute him, bro.
You fuck Black Love.
You know what? I'm just thinking about it like this, bro. The man was just at Colorado and shit. So, I mean, how much pussy can you get thrown at you? That wasn't already out.
Colorado ain't
college being a college superstar on the campus. I think he got a lot thrown at him, bro, on the level. Not saying that the pros are different levels.
We talking about the United States of America. We're not even talking about the world. He ain't even saying the United States of America. Like,
man, look, he been good.
It's probably just on his faith though.
He been good at football for a long time, so he's very well rounded. But what I'm saying is now you gonna have people coming at you from all types of angles because they know you got that bread on you, and the fact that you got a wife is gonna even make it more like shit. If I can get him, So
and this time he should get caught on camera.
So he's gonna get battled. He gonna get battled.
And this time if it's on camera, he got on camera.
But I think he'll be. I think he'll be okay. Because I truly feel like he love that girl. I truly feel like he don't want nothing to happen to. I feel like he really wants the best relationship. The only advice I got for him is this: when you get across some lines, niggas gonna be saying some slick shit about your bras.
No, that's coming.
So that part,
that's coming. I have an undershirt with a picture on
They don't feel it like we feel it. Like at the end of the day, it's none of our business, right? It's none of our business.
But y'all speaking from a standpoint to where y'all speaking in hindsight because y'all done already did it.
Yeah.
At the beginning At the beginning, you said this is your quote. So if it's a lie, you told it. You said I used to be a simp. This is not me being jokey. This is not me being funny. I probably would have thought you were still a player.
I think we all had a little simp in us in the beginning.
I didn't have men like this in my corner. Like
I done met a few of your partners from the ridge, bro. You hung with some real niggas, bro. So we can't say that, Mark. You hung with some real, but you was in love.
But you know what?
You was in love.
Her mom has been schooling her on what to do. Has his dad been schooling him?
Well, his dad, been in and out of jail, with all them, the things of that nature.
Okay.
But
he lacking direction.
But put it like this.
And when the proof came out, people like trying to help him out. Like, man, we trying to show you.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
It's proof that I just
no.
Today.
Hey, she cheated on me? No, it's not proof she cheated. It was proof. Okay, she was dancing on the dude that. Okay, she was dancing on dude. She was dancing. She was dancing on.
Chuck. You know where dancing go.
I know where phone number. I know where DM can go. So I'm not finna just jump the gun. Like I said, that's a conversation with me and my broad. And however we handle it is how we handle it. But I mean, it's gonna get addressed, but it's not gonna be nothing like, oh, I'ma just leave her because of that.
Look,
we always talk about marriage. We always talk about
if something bad happen, like Russell Wilson, he might end up with a Sierra later. All right, he be all right. He be fine. He's in the NFL.
And I ain't gonna lie, despite what you think about Russell, Sierra, look, it's been working.
That's what I'm saying.
And look, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like girl gonna tell me the other day, talking about. People be acting like their relationship all perfect. If we knew everything that's, I say, bitch, that's the point. You ain't supposed to know everything that's going on. I want a front. I want y'all to think everything beautiful. I don't want y'all to hear me call this
Marcus, what you was about to say, Marcus? Marcus, what you was about to say, Marcus? Hold on, Chuck. Marcus, you finna tell us something.
Put that wig back on.
I'm on the other side of life, so it's like I want to give game. If you want to listen to it or not, I just wish we had more men talking and giving us, some strong advice, not just men who are raised and wanted women's approval. Because I think that a lot of times growing up, we seeked approval from a woman, and now I have more women. I have more women that in my corner. I know I have women who they don't like how I think and what I say.
Your ideology.
But there are women who've always loved jerks and always didn't like the nice guy, and I always liked the guy who's confident and stood by his thing. So I don't. It feels so good to do things for me, stand up for me, and what I believe, and not try to, because I'm not trying to get this.
Do what make you happy,
right?
And not try to please other people. You know what I'm saying?
And I know a lot of women who love simps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do.
I mean, they're gonna if you find a man that's gonna take you and do like Cassie's husband. Like I pray.
I seen that. Y'all seen that picture?
If I had a son,
Alex. What's his name? Alex.
You see the pictures with the kid?
Man, I mean, I don't.
If she found a man that'll take her with all that.
But I ain't
Sierra found a man that'll take her with all and still show her body. She found that, so that's him. Like that.
Yeah. There's somebody for everybody.
And then some women out there, the way they dress is like she all our girlfriend because of how she carried herself. What she let us see, what she let us do, and it's always been that. It's always gonna be that. I'm just trying to raise something different with my daughters.
Yeah. You got to get that game. Man.
Y'all remember when Reggie was with Kim?
You was just having.
Y'all remember that? It just popped in my head. I'm sorry, I had to bring that.
Been a lot of that.
Look, man. I'll say it like this.
Kim gave me some pussy. It's just my turn.
I'm gonna say it like this to wrap up the Travis Hunter. I hope for the best for that young man. I hope, you know what I'm saying, that he succeeds and do well in the NFL. I hope his marriage is successful and it's for better or worse to death do their part. You know what I'm saying? And they have beautiful kids, beautiful family. You know, my thing is that, like, and like Marcus is talking about, man, it took me personally a long time to understand my value. You know what I'm saying? And when you understand your value, you gotta protect it. And I think that's the moral of the story, that a lot of people that might be up in arms about the decisions that he's been making. You know what I'm saying? We see the value in the young man, and we're saying to ourselves, you know what I'm saying, young man, protect that. That's generational. You special. You different. Don't just give that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's important. And I think that that's the reason. That's the reason. The thing that I think that people can kind of be like, cause for pause, as I've been saying it.
Take some time for yourself.
Take some time and understand, because
enjoy what you've built, what you've done for you.
I'll say it like this. Even if I waited later and knew more and then got married later and things didn't work out, man, I could be able to accept that. You know what I'm saying? I can accept that. But I knew as I'm getting older now, it's certain things that I can already see just don't work for me. And I just think it's just crazy that you can kind of see some of the things and the red flags in that relationship. And I don't know if it's going to work at the end. I hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? I hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? I hope for the best. But
like we were talking about, even if something goes wrong, people are they're gonna stay in it because they're worried about the image and whatever the people
I feel like him getting married was him worrying about the image, because so many people tell him not to do it, not to wait. I feel like him not getting the prenup was because of, you know what I'm saying, the naysayers. You gonna show us. I'm like, bro, you playing a dangerous game. We ain't got no dog in the fight. We ain't got no coins in this thing.
I think his image,
now that's the only thing. If I had to just say, give my 2 cents. Oh no, you gonna sign this paper? You know what I'm saying? Just because anything can happen. Like my homegirl was talking about it, but it's y'all men who ain't really got shit talking about prenups. I say them the ones you need to be worried about the most. Chris Rock had a joke about that. It's one thing if I got 100 million and you take 50. It's another thing if I'm worth 50,000 and you take 25, bitch, I might kill you.
It's a lot at stake. It's a lot at stake.
I'm the nigga you need to be worried about in that case. At least I can be like, shit, at least I still got 50 million. You know? shit. Hell, I lose $100 right now. I'm checking everybody.
No tight.
Pull your pockets out. Pull your pockets out.
I'll might kick my ass, but shit, nigga, we going down swinging, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Hey, where my hoodie?
Right. Right.
Like I said, though, that was probably his dream, though, to go pro and get married. Yeah. So if that was his dream, he did his dream. I just hope it worked out for him in the end. You feel me?
Yeah, I think we all want nothing but the best for the young man.
Fan before, fan even after.
Yeah, straight up. We're gonna support him, but we
go out there and ball. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you got going on.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
You go out there and ball.
I don't know, man. Maybe this is the small circle that I'm
What's
in.
that? What's that?
I don't know, a man be like, man, I can't wait to get married. Hey, man, come to this club. It's a bunch of women in here for us to stay with for the rest of our life.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know, man. When I look back in retrospect, because I'm damn near 40, I ain't got no kids, I ain't married. Maybe I should have did that when I was 23, 24, because the niggas still out here been doing whatever and shit. What if that shit accomplishes you? So, except for, a lot of hey, how you doing, and and the women you probably just had fun with. Now they married, they having their relationship, they having kids, and you still out here. You still out here asking bitches, hey man, what's up? Can I come through? Like, it's funny on the. You think that should be looking player, but as you get older, and it's like you said, you've been married, you doing before. Y'all at least y'all tried to do it the right way. Then whatever happened is whatever circumstance happened. But when you ain't even been through it, it's kind of like, and for a fact, it's because of you. You know what I'm saying? You had a few women that was willing to,
but we can't
to put up with your ass.
Like
you know what I'm
saying? You know how many married women he done been with that came after him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Like people gonna step out. Ain't everybody ain't gonna respect their vows. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking for myself personally. Looking back at it, you had about I had about 1 or 2 that, man, you know what? You probably should have just made it. At least you should have at least tried to see where it would go. You know,
I think we all could say that.
Don't give her a call.
Don't give her a call.
Yeah, give her a call.
We can do matchmaker.
Oh, she married now.
Somebody scooped up on you, man.
And I'm glad because you got somebody that's willing to treat you better than I ever did. And I can sit there and I can admit that.
That's
real.
What
I'm saying?
That's real. Speaking of real, this NBA playoffs, bro, it's been kind of interesting to me, right? It's been interesting. It hasn't been predictable. I hated watching the playoffs when you knew that the number 1 seed on both sides or the number 1 or 2 seeds on both sides are going to be in the finals. Like, I like the parity. I like guessing. I like seeing the underdogs. Yeah. I like to seeing the new superstars, the up and rising stars come.
And it's going me as a Bron fan, I'm glad he ain't in it, bro.
I mean,
I'm a Bron fan.
I'm a Bron fan too.
And I'm glad he ain't in it because you didn't want to hear the same old bullshit ass parody narratives and all that. Because anything less than him winning was gonna be some shit I wasn't trying to hear. But actually watching this, you got cats like either side is gonna be a great story. Whether it's Indiana, whether it's OKC, whether it's New York, or whether it's
That's it. That's all in it now.
Minnesota gone.
Yeah, they done.
Oh yeah, they lost.
Minnesota gone.
So when you got those, it's like however it go, it's gonna be a live ass story, and I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, how it's going.
What I like about it is like like you seeing a changing of the guards. I like that you seeing a change of guards. That we've heard that name. Like I say, LeBron went to what 8 straight finals. Yeah. Well, at one time, you know what I'm saying. Like even as a fan,
but 8 had a stretch where he just ran off 8 in a row.
I mean, even as a LeBron fan, you like
I ain't gonna lie. During that 8-year run, you couldn't tell me shit about that.
I want him to win every year. I want to be
because my thing is like because people be like, well, he full. I say the fact that he made 8 straight, like. When when he finally does retire, and when you're able to just look back at it in retrospect, look, I still think Jordan #1. Like, okay.
I'm just happy I don't see the Golden State in there either, too, man. They've been running the decade.
Golden State might not be finished. They might have one last run up in them.
I ain't gonna lie, fool. Like
they might have one run.
They,
I'm hoping.
I don't. Like you said it earlier, man. Look, boys is old, man. Golden State like that. Golden State like that nigga that's still at open gym. Oh, he can still give you 15 and 20, but if that young nigga come in, you know what I'm saying?
Don't give him hell.
He reminds you of what you used to be. Yeah. So, but they still got some. Don't take them lightly now. Yeah. It ain't gonna be no easy win. Yeah. But I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take them young. But that's what Shea Gilchrist, whatever. Yeah. Shea Alexander. That's what he is right now. You know.
Let's talk about it. So on the West, we got Oklahoma City Thunder. They finna go and represent the West. That's already locked in the books. And then on the East, we got Indy up 3 games on New York Knicks 2 games. So, I mean, from seeing that, like, what's your biggest surprise? B, what's your biggest surprise from this playoff so far?
It's a lot of surprises, man, because I wouldn't have picked this to be the last 3 teams going for it, bro.
You seen our predictions. We
I would thought it'd been something different, you know what I mean? But, hey, like you say, though, I don't think a lot of people going to watch it if it's OKC and Indiana.
I mean, they got their fans. It ain't sexy. It's not sexy as far as markets. Media market. It's not sexy, but they got their fans. And look, it's a lot of people becoming OKC fans because they like Shea.
It's gonna cause immediate conversation because let's just keep it. If Oklahoma City win with this team right here, it's gonna come back up. KD, you had Russ and James Harden, and you didn't get it done.
Ibaka.
You was in OKC.
And Ibaka.
But you know the sport be better.
They need shit to talk about. Not saying if it's right or wrong. They need shit to talk about.
I'm just saying, every year has been a different champion for the last 8 years, bro. Yeah. So it's like you watch sports more when somebody dominating this shit. Even when the Lakers was kicking ass, you didn't want to see. I didn't want to see Kobe and Shaq win all the time. I'm watching to see who gonna beat these niggas.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? That's just like anything. Even with Mahomes, you watching to see if he gonna lose this motherfucker or not.
Like
villain. Ain't no villain out there right now.
Like Floyd Mayweather.
Ain't no villain out there right now.
With the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Michael Jordan was a villain.
What's your biggest surprise in this playoffs, man?
And like you said, just OKC making it for us. They do it because I was going for Ant-Man. Where they lost.
Yeah, I was Ant-Man too.
I just thought he had a nice, good pace beating the King, and you whooped the Warriors, and then here you go. It's the showdown between the youngsters.
They on my boy Ant ass talking about until he do right by his kids.
Come on,
hey man.
I told my homeboy. I said,
so
man,
you think every great athlete was also a great father? That's why that man.
No, I look at it like this. It's like Ant been doing some shady ass shit, bro.
Or and I'm just like, claiming?
You can't. No, I'm just saying, like, I know I'm getting older because I'm just like, you doing all that wrong, you can't be successful. I just feel like that's a bad omen that you put out there. Like, you doing a lot of wrong shit, and then you still getting all the shine, and you living that.
Like our president?
Oh Lord.
mean,
But Chuck, like you said,
Breaking
wow.
news.
But Chuck, like you said, like, but it's more publicly open. Back then, they wouldn't have all their stuff just out in the public, and they wasn't just like wearing it like just a sign.
Everybody had a problem with what Kendrick Perkins said, but what was the lie? When you the face of something, 9 times out of 10, most likely,
What did Kendrick Perkins say?
when he was talking about most of the people that's the face of the league, they was married, they was this, they didn't have this going on, and then people tried to ridicule him for saying something like he should have stayed out of Ant-Man business. But I'm like, bro, you got to think about it. Every person that's been the face of the league or face of their sport, I always had the only motherfucker I know who was the face of a sport, and this you can probably argue whatever. When Derek Jeter was winning all them championships, he was the only single nigga I know that was still fucking them hoes like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about openly, you know what I'm saying?
He was dating.
Kept a bad broad. But even though Michael Jordan might have, him and his wife got divorced, but while he was married. Patrick Mahomes, married. You know what I'm saying? Every Josh Allen just got engaged. Motherfucking
Tom Brady,
he was married even though his wife was a funky bitch. Yeah. Married. Nah, come on, man. You fucking the train. You fucking the train. Like, you go fuck somebody else that ain't in the circle, bitch. But you fucking the train, bro. Like, nah, you a funky hoe. I don't give a fuck with you.
Marcus, you been watching the playoffs?
Man,
I know you're busy, man. You might ain't had no time to watch it.
yeah, I've been busy, man. The surprise is
I still ain't did my taxes.
Man, you got to do them taxes, man.
Hold on. Get your plug, man.
Hey, man, our tax service, we'll take care of you. If you're afraid of what it's going to look like, come see us. We'll help you look.
I know I'm a O.
Come to guard. Come to guard.
I hope it's Spike Lee. I'm going
for the Knicks.
Yeah, I'm going for the Knicks. But the biggest surprise is they letting Halliburton's dad come to the games again.
That's crazy.
That's cool though. I mean, don't get it fucked up.
Why would they even kick him out?
Man, nah,
you see him charge him.
I ain't gonna lie. Giannis better than me. I would have slapped the shit out of him. I would have slapped the shit out of him.
Why the Lakers ain't banning Shannon Sharp?
Hey,
he's about to actually fight the players.
Yeah,
why the Lakers didn't ban Shannon Sharp?
And if they did, he would have deserved it. But if
That's what I'm saying.
but if they want him back, hey, it is what it is.
Hell, and that's the dude you better be worried about. Running up on your assets.
Yeah,
that's the dude you better.
Hey, Giannis is looking like, man, somebody come get this. You know when somebody, I'm severely, I'm like, it's not even close. Like, hey, get your partner, bro. Like, who man's is this?
I don't know what they did to Halliburton daddy, man.
Who man's like, hey, come get your boy, man.
He been wrecking ever since. Man. B, you say your biggest surprise was?
Yeah, just I wouldn't expect these teams to be in there, bro. The Knicks. You know what I mean?
Y'all think the Knicks can come back, beat Indy?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Look,
I think so.
Y'all was just talking about.
I actually called.
Indiana better win this next.
Don't be surprised. This is what I will say, and I'll say this openly. Indiana, y'all better win Game 6.
If they go back to New York.
The NBA will not allow Indiana to win the Game 7 at the Garden if the Knicks got a chance.
Basketball guards.
Indiana, you better win tomorrow. That's when they play.
Yeah, they actually supposed to win.
You better win tomorrow. If it's a Game 7 in the Garden, now I don't know if the Knicks gonna win the finals. But if it's a Game 7 in the Garden, you're going to lose. The NBA will not allow you niggas to win no Game 7. Now, first of all, it's one thing if the fans in New York act crazy over victory. We don't need them burning that motherfucker down because they lost.
They might bring Madison Square Garden down.
So you saying scripts in the lockers and scripts in the emails, huh?
No, it ain't no script. It's just you niggas better win Game 6. It's just going into Game 7.
Then we got scripts.
They might not even be able to survive leaving out of New York.
Halliburton gonna go like 2. Halliburton gonna go for like 3 for 15. 6 turnovers, 4 assists. You know what I'm saying?
I actually called for I wanted Minnesota and Indiana, so it'd be nice to still get one pick.
Get one of your picks?
Yeah, get one of my picks.
I was hoping it was gonna be the Celtics and the Rockets. Now
that would have been nice. That was
my classic. That's an old classic right there, boy.
My dad, I ain't gonna lie, man. My dad, when he told me, when he was alive, he said, man, he went to one of them finals games when it was the Celtics and the Rockets. I thought that was pretty live. 80s,
that's pretty live, man. And before we leave off this subject, I know all my guys right here, we homers. You know what I'm saying? I know they got beat in the playoffs. We didn't get a chance to discuss the Houston Rockets, man. But I wanted to discuss the Houston Rockets. What do y'all want to see from the Houston Rockets next year after seeing the playoff run? I got my opinions. I know for sure. I got my people.
We got to stick with what we got. I mean, we lost to Golden State, but you know we took them 7. But we still young. We still up and coming. Everybody talking about trade for KD. Like, bro, besides KD going to Golden State, what has he done in the last 6? I'm not saying he in the cold play. I ain't saying he in the top 20, nigga. I'm not saying he ain't one of the best small forwards of all time. I'm talking about I am not giving up my young core for no 37-year-old KD at this point. Yeah. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I like Sagoon. I like him in Thompson.
I love Sagoon.
And man. I think Ime Udoka is a hell of a fucking coach. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the perfect coach for the guys that we have.
Let's talk about
I want to be able to. I want to ride with what we have.
Let's talk about the real problems. The damn all that.
Come on, what you talking about?
You know what the problem is.
No, I don't.
You don't know what the problem is. You really don't know what the problem was.
Not at all.
So if our best supposed scorer puts up at least with how many points? With 30 points in that game, maybe we win.
No. You heard the names I said. I didn't mention that nigga.
But that's what I'm. But they not problem.
No.
They're not problem.
I will not speak of that brother's name till the season starts.
Okay.
He just disappeared.
But that's the problem. I don't want him to start the season.
He disappeared. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know who that nigga is. but no, me and you, we might as well have Harden. We here. Again. We here.
Okay.
But that nigga, I don't know where he was.
You can't even say he only say his name. So disrespectful.
He was a no-show. So I don't know who that guy is.
Man.
Be what you want.
All I know is
Jalen Red.
All I know is if I see any fingernail polish in the locker room, I'm kicking his ass.
Say, man.
That's what I do know. That's what I do know. F him. I can't even cuss. He don't even deserve.
Come on, man. Come on.
You know, I'm with the Rockets, man. But if we can get a big dog in there to help us get over that hump,
you want KD?
Nah, I was thinking Devin Booker.
Giannis on the table.
Giannis on the table. They say we gonna have to give up King's ransom.
We got a center already.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not making a move like that unless we guaranteed to win.
Ain't no guarantees.
Exactly.
Ain't no guarantee.
We need a true scorer. I said it before the contract.
They said Harden coming back.
Man, don't play.
Another true scorer.
I ain't gonna lie.
You talking about James Harden?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Come on, man.
Sometimes you just are who you are, fool. You just gotta accept it. We all know Harden is a top 75 guy. We all know Harden is gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. We all look. He made Houston basketball at least relevant again.
I give him that.
This is what I do know. In the playoffs, if the games are 6 or 7, he is not gonna crawl. I'm sorry. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. But as it get deep, as that water get deeper, man. As the pressure grows, and look,
we need a closer.
That's why I said we need a true scorer closer.
I'd be cool with Devin Booker.
That's what I wanted. I wanted
I'd be
Devin
cool
Booker.
with him. He young enough. He young enough for us to trade something for him. We won't have to give up so much for him. I mean, look. Somebody tried to convince me. My homeboy. Shout out to my boy Chef Ross, man. He tried to convince me that we need to give Jalen Green another year.
I mean, we ain't got no choice.
We ain't got no choice, probably.
I mean, if he trade bait, you do have a choice. If he trade bait, you do.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, Chuck. You made me upset because you did say we was gonna probably try to get Cooper Flag at one point. I was thinking,
we had
that protected pick.
That protected pick. Phoenix would have won. If Phoenix would have won the fucking now. If we got it now, we did that.
But a lot of people don't think that he's gonna be that great in the pros. Some people think he's gonna be generational talent. I don't know. I ain't watching.
I think they having a.
Some people saying he probably be like Christian Layton at 2.0.
They talking about
they don't want him to be great because he a Peckerwood. You know what I'm saying?
And then they talking about what team he ended up with.
If this was a brother coming out. Just like when Zion was coming out, just like when we would love him. You know what I'm saying?
Bad timing.
Poor Zion. We got breaking news here at the end of the day podcast that Zion got accused of sexual assault and kidnap.
Man, fool, I'm tired of that nigga, dog. Like I said before the cameras, I just cut him just because you're naming too much bullshit. I don't think you did it. Now, when I say cut him, I don't mean somebody else. Don't put it like this. You need to be somebody else's problem now. If I'm New Orleans. You need to be somebody else.
You ain't gonna get nothing from him. You ain't gonna get nothing from him.
I ain't gonna lie. I think at this point, you know how sometimes in life we all had been either you get it or you don't. Either you get it or you don't.
You saying just cut bait?
If I'm New Orleans, I'm trading them
Because they traded.
I'm trading them, bro.
They traded everybody around them.
And then I'm trading them. I'm trading them somewhere. And I
to the Kings. Going to the Kings.
Nah, nigga, you going to Portland, nigga. Damn. That's where you going. Because my thing is like this. You know, you going to Portland because
cold, man.
No, you going to Portland because bitch, I want to see how bad you want to play basketball, bro.
You gotta take him somewhere just out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Or you just gonna be known as the nigga that never reached his potential, fool. So I'm sending you to Portland, fool,
NBA
because you gonna have to have a check yourself moment, bro. You in the news for all the wrong shit, fool.
What you about to say, Marcus?
I don't know if he did.
You shy.
Like I said, at the end of the day, look, Marcus. I don't know if he did. Like I said, man, anytime I see something with allegations and it's a money play, I kind of already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I don't think he did anything of that nature. But what I'm saying is, when you start making more noise about other shit than the shit you get paid to do. Now that I'm older, I see what cats be talking about when they say that, fool. And it burns me up because you're not in the news for making second All-NBA. You ain't in the news for, you know what I'm saying, scoring his points. You ain't in the news for that. You in the news behind baby mama bullshit. Your baby mama's fighting at the house, porn star stalking you.
And can't stop eating.
You can't stop eating. Look, I'm a fat nigga too. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And now this, bro, like, can you get in the news for some fucking positive basketball? Like, it gets irritating at a certain point, Zion. Like I said, I don't think you did it. But God damn it, this is something else we talking about that's not you contributing to the motherfucking team. Send this nigga to Portland. or go to the big three, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Damn.
Don't
do Cube like that.
I'm tired of this nigga, bro.
Big
Like,
three popping.
bro, I'm tired of that. I put it like this.
Cube, holla at me.
You wouldn't take Zion for free right now in Houston.
I would take Zion for free. Damn.
Because you can't stay in trouble in New Orleans. What the fuck you think he going to do at 50-15?
Right. I wouldn't take Zion for free. I wouldn't take Zion for free.
As soon as we take him to 50-15.
Wild out here.
Man, you know, they speaking of wilding out, how was y'all Memorial Weekend, man?
It was beautiful.
It wasn't better than
It rained, but she was cool.
It wasn't better than Diggs?
Diggs, he on that puffy shit.
Diggs, purple cocaine.
Diggs just, see, now, Zion, if you gonna do some shit.
Show him how to do it.
But Diggs has been productive. Diggs has made some All-Pros. Diggs has made some Pro Bowls. Yeah. Now, I know that these last few years he's been kind of riddled with injuries, but he's already established. He on his third contract.
He ain't did nothing, bro. He ain't won nothing. He ain't did nothing, man. He can't be giving purple.
Is he better than? He's had a better career than Debo Samuel, and that was your boy.
Damn.
You go. You've been cutting all day.
He's had a better career than Debo Samuel. That's your boy.
Yeah.
I didn't say better. You notice I didn't say better talent. I said better career. I didn't even say talent. I said better career.
Yeah.
So the point I'm making is, at the end of the day, man,
my lips
you talking about he a head case of the receivers right now.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, it's like he gonna be more trouble than he worth, bro. That's the reason why he on his third, fourth team now, bro. He more trouble than he worth.
I mean, we all know this is the last leg, kind of like with T.O., you know what I'm saying? Even though, and T.O. was way better than Diggs, but, you know.
Way better.
But like I say, when you start, put it like this, let him get injured this year. This will be his last year playing football.
I don't even think he cleared to play the start of the season.
Exactly.
That's what's so crazy.
That was so crazy. He out here slanging dope. But they say this Ben Diggs, though, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Having a good time with the bras, and that cocaine is allegedly, we don't know for shit sure what it was.
What was that? That was some, what? Pepto-Bismol?
Pink gummy bears.
It's probably some, you know how they sell the CBD. It's probably the CBD version of cocaine. I don't know. What is that? I don't know. What is that? I don't know.
I don't know anything about drugs, Chuck.
For real.
I know about some. Yeah, no, I don't either.
Big facts. Nah, man. My Memorial Weekend was good, man. Oh yeah. You know, I celebrated my birthday, man. I made the big 4-4, man. So,
Happy Acres home.
Yeah, man. Big 4-4, man. It was a blessing, man, just to celebrate life and be around some of my peoples, man. And seeing people celebrating you, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I had a good time, man, and chilled and relaxed. You know what I'm saying? I ate everything I wanted to eat. You know what I'm saying? Got the treats that I wanted. You know, got all my treats.
Little razzle dazzle.
Hey, man. God is good.
American.
You know what I'm saying? So Memorial Day weekend was good. B, you also had a birthday too this month, man.
Yeah.
Talk about that, man. I was with you. Your birthday, I was with you.
Early in the month, and that's why I dropped my album on my birthday. So it was it's been a good month, man, all the way through. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We've been doing our 1-2.
Before we get out of here, man, what's next for you, man? What's the next? What you got going?
Man, I appreciate y'all today. I got to come get on this platform today. I got another platform tomorrow with my boy DJ Sharp. He more like a rap economics type thing. So I got to go do that tomorrow. I got a show tomorrow, bunch of grinding.
Where your show at, man?
Got a video to do, but it's like, goddamn, I feel like Tupac.
Come on, man.
I'm working all week here. But, you know, hey, man, the album doing good. It's getting well received, and it's just a blessing, bro. Just a blessing.
Nah, it is a blessing, bro. Like it's been a blessing to see your journey, bro. See your grind, man. See your you know what I'm saying, your testimony, bro. Since high school, man, you've been on the grind doing your thing, man. You seasoned vet, 20 plus years in the game, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to say I'm proud of you, man. Definitely want to bring you out on the platform, man, and give your flowers. We're going to get like the drink champs and have some kind of award or something next time we have you come through, man. Have something to celebrate you or whatnot. But we appreciate you coming through, man.
Already.
Fellas, y'all got anything else before we leave?
What track should I jam on the album right now?
Man, every one of them.
Okay, that's
Talk
what's up.
in, let it roll.
Talk your
From
shit,
1 through
brother.
10 is just
ahead.
you can't go when you put an album out, man. That's how you supposed to tell a nigga, man. I don't care what button you press, you gonna love it, man.
That's what's up.
But everybody on that grinding, man. That boy Zeno, I'll tell you this. I've said with a bunch of my partners, we played that album all the way through. That grinding is stuck in their head.
It's catchy, man. It's real catchy, man. I appreciate the love, bro. I appreciate the love. I do. I appreciate the love. Well, fellas, we got it in. We got it in for the end of the month, man. No Diddy. We got in for the end of the month. No Diddy. I appreciate y'all as always coming out, man. This is At the End of the Day podcast, man. Man, make sure you like this, subscribe to it, support us, check us out, comment, whatever you need, man. Just holler at us. We out of here, man. Peace.
Show you right.